Hey, what's up, guys? This is Jay, and today I want to talk to you about how I lost 30 pounds in 30 days. All right, guys, first of all, I want to kind of talk to you about what I'm doing. I'm a pastor from Greenville, Mississippi. I live in the fattest state, the fattest county and the fattest state in the country. And just over a month ago, I looked at myself and I said, man, I've got to do something different. I actually, and this is kind of embarrassing, but it's part of my story. And that's what this channel is going to be about, is me sharing my story with you guys. I got about a month and a half ago, and my wife took a picture of me, and I had my shirt off. I was working in the yard. You know, I've been lifting weights a little bit again, and I thought I looked pretty good. And then I found this picture that she took of me, and man, I just look fluffy. We don't say the F word in my house. I have a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old, and so we don't use the fat word. We say fluffy. I was extra fluffy, guys. And I looked at that picture, I was like, man, I've got to do something different. And so I started almost immediately, my wife and I started this conversation of how do we do different? Like, how do we become healthier? It wasn't just about losing weight at this point. It was about having a healthier lifestyle. How can we ensure that we're going to be around for my kids' graduation and their kids' graduation? And so on this channel, as we go forward, this is my second upload. I want to talk to you about my what's going on in my life and how I'm losing this weight and the struggles, the good stuff, the bad stuff, and everything. Today, specifically, I want to talk to you about how I lost 30 pounds in 30 days. And this isn't like an exaggerated amount. This isn't that I starved myself. It's that I literally stepped on the scale, started this program that I kind of borrowed from here and there, and lost 30 pounds. I want to start off by saying this. I am a normal guy. I have a busy schedule. I'm a pastor. I have 2 kids. I have a wife. I have a yard to take care of. I've got a house to take care of. I don't have any maids. I don't have a trainer. I've just been working out for like 15 years, and I've been off and on like most people. And so there's nothing special about me. I want to say that up front. Obviously, I'm not extraordinary, any more extraordinary than any of you watching this video. First thing I did is I woke up. Guys, I had to wake up. I saw that picture, and it's like something clicked in my head, and I said, man, I've got to do something. And I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, I've been that guy that I've looked at myself, but I found the way to look at the mirror where I didn't look as bad as I actually did. In fact, I was talking to one of my buddies the other day, and we were he's doing a training session as well too, and I just said, man, I learned how to close my eyes. You know, I learned how to fool myself into thinking I wasn't as bad as I was. And so the first thing I did in order to lose 30 pounds in 30 days is I had to wake up. I had to open my eyes to what was really going on. I'm blessed. I'm lucky because I don't have high blood pressure. I don't have sugar problems. I don't have cholesterol problems. I've never had a health issue in my life. But when I saw that picture and then I stepped on the scale and that thing said 370 pounds. And I want you to hear that right. 300. I'm 5'11" and a half. I say 6 foot tall. And I weigh 370 pounds. I woke up. I said, man, I got to do something different. I'm literally, even if I'm athletic, and I am athletic, I'm going to post, you're going to see some video clips here in a few moments. If I kept going down that road, you know, there's no guarantees about what my health is going to look like a year from now, a day from now. And so I had to wake up. The second thing I had to do to lose 30 pounds in 30 days is I had to take my schedule back. I don't know about you guys, but man, I love Netflix. I love Xbox. I love Far Cry. It's one of those, I love video games that are RPGs. Man, I love Call of Duty. I'll get on there and spend hours and when I should be doing something else. And so whenever I decided, hey, I woke up, I said, hey, I gotta lose this weight. I'm trying to lose about 170 pounds. I realized I had to wake up, and then when I woke up, I realized I had to take my schedule back. I had to stop wasting time. Arnold Schwarzenegger is a guy that I've looked up to for years. And he was talking about how most people, in one of the videos I watched, he was talking about how most people say you need 8 hours of sleep. He says he only needs 6. And whenever people say, no, I have to have 8, and I love this quote, he said, I just tell them to sleep faster. Because you only have 24 hours in a day, and you only have a finite amount of days in your life. And so I realized, listening to some of these things that he was saying and other people that I look up to were saying, I realized I was giving away my life to Netflix and to Hulu. I was paying them to take hours of my life, and I was paying them to help me be unhealthy. I still have my subscriptions. Don't take me wrong. But I realized I had to do a better job of managing my time. And so the next thing I started was a daily workout, and that goes along with taking my schedule back. I train no matter what. I have 2 kids. I have a wife. I have pastoral responsibilities. I'm on call at all times, but I train no matter what. Now, because I had to change my schedule, I actually changed my workout time. I'm doing something I thought I would never do. I'm telling you, I'm a normal guy. I had a friend that started going to the gym at like 4:30 in the morning, and he always asked me, dude, why don't you come work out at the same time? And I was like, bro, my alarm clock does not work before 6:30. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like mornings. But when I saw the scale, 370 pounds, when I saw the picture of me cutting grass with my shirt off and lots of fluffiness, man, I got to a place where I said, okay, I'll try anything. And so I started getting up at 4:30 in the morning. I get to the gym at 5 o'clock, and we're going to talk about how I'm able to do that efficiently to make sure I'm hitting all my time slots. But I get there at 5 o'clock, and I train for at least an hour and a half, depending on what day it is, what muscle group I'm working, and what type of cardiovascular workout I'm doing. Hour and a half to 2 hours, no matter what. Now, what I do understand is that working out is only around 20% of the results. They're only going to affect about 20% of the results that you get. But you have to work out. You've got to get your heart rate up. You've got to work on building muscle, because one of the things that I didn't want is I'm an athletic guy. I want to lose weight and I want to be healthy. But let's just be honest. I'm a pastor, but I'm also, I don't want to be the guy with all this extra skin. I've always been an athletic guy. I don't want to lose that. And so working out is important to me. And cardiovascular work, keeping my heart healthy and all those things, that's important to me. And so I train no matter what. I love Dwayne Johnson. He's kind of a role model for me. He came from tough situations, and he made it work. And I love watching his motivational speeches and his videos. And in one of his interviews, they asked about his workout schedule, and he said, well, whatever my call time is, I get up 4 hours before that. And this is going to sound crazy because I'm a pastor. If you have anything to do with Christianity, several years ago there was these bracelets going around, WWJD, what would Jesus do? Excellent movement, something we should keep in our minds at all times if we're a person of faith. But Dwayne Johnson saying that stuck to my mind, and so when that 4:30 alarm would go on in my bedroom, I would roll over and say, man, I don't want to get up. And then I would think of WWJD, but I was thinking, what would Johnson do? What would Dwayne Johnson do? Because my thoughts is that all of us are given those same basic abilities. Some people excel in other areas, genetics are differently, but he gets up. And part of my 30-pound weight loss is I realized I've just got to take action. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, if he can do it, if he can get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, 3:30 in the morning, I may not be able to have the charisma that he has. I may not have the giftings that he has, but I can get my butt up at 4:30 in the morning. If he can do it on 4 or 5 hours of sleep because he's had a crazy day the night before, I can do that too. And so I committed not only to training, but to discipline myself to make sure that I could get to where I wanted to go, because I knew I could not get to where I wanted to be. 170 pounds to lose is where I'm going for. I can't get there if I don't discipline myself. And so I train every day, no matter what. I get up in the morning and I think, I don't want to get out of bed, but if The Rock can do it, I can do it. If all these guys that I see in the gym are doing it every day, I can do it too. I may not have the same charisma, I may not have the same natural talent, but I can get out of the bed. Next thing I did to lose 30 pounds in 30 days is I started the ketogenic diet. Now, I know not everyone likes the ketogenic diet. It seems like either you love it or you hate it. I know that there are concerns with nutrition. Is it safe to do this diet? Is it safe to do it long term? These are going to be videos that I'm going to talk about later on. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm a pastor. I've been working out. I've got bro science. You know what I'm saying? I've been working out since I was 12 years old. I've been seriously working out for 15 years now. I'm 31 now. And so I'm not a scientist. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not even a licensed trainer. This is just my experience. And so I started the ketogenic diet. And I'm not an expert on it. In fact, one of the greatest things that I found, and if you're looking for an app to help you with the keto diet, I found this app called LifeSum. That's LIFESUM. And it helps me track my macros and all those things. And it's got ingredients on it. It's a paid membership, but I've loved it. And so I started the ketogenic diet. I started training, and then I started the ketogenic diet at the same time, along with intermittent fasting. And as soon as I started the ketogenic diet, it did something for me. It added another level of discipline to my life, because now I was actually tracking what I was eating. You see, a lot of times, man, we start eating this stuff and we're thinking, well, I'm eating chicken and I'm eating steak and I'm eating all this stuff grilled, and we think we're not taking in a lot of calories. We think we're not taking in that many carbs. If you drink Mountain Dew, man, go look at your Mountain Dew right now. Like, pause the video and go look at your Mountain Dew right now. I think it has, if you get the bottle, because I love the bottle drinks myself, man, it's got like 44 carbs in that one bottle. And so while I was thinking, man, I'm not eating that bad, I was. And so what this app did for me after I started my ketogenic diet is it showed me what I was actually consuming. And I was like, oh, well, that's why I'm fluffy. That's why I'm fat. And so it added another level of discipline in my life to actually count what I'm taking in and to be responsible for my diet. That's been a huge part of the way that I've lost these 30 pounds. And so those are the ways that I have lost 30 pounds in 30 days. And the fifth thing that I'm going to share with you today is this. And it's going to sound stupid. It's going to sound simple. Stick to it. I cannot tell you how many times I looked at pizza. I don't even like pizza, man. But I've looked at a pizza on the third week or fourth week, and I was like, man, I really want that pizza. Just yesterday, we went to Chick-fil-A, and I was trying to get my macros right, and I wish Chick-fil-A would step up some stuff that they do, because it's just hard to get fats from Chick-fil-A. And I got the sauce thinking that maybe it was the famous Chick-fil-A sauce, thinking that I could get the fats out of the sauce. And then I look it up, and it's got I said, how many carbohydrates does it have in it? All of them. It had all these carbohydrates. And so, and I was thinking, oh, I just want it. I love the sauce. And so there have been so many times that I've wanted to give up and I've wanted to give in. But man, the way that I lost 30 pounds is no matter what, I'm sticking to it. And honestly, that's 100% of where you get your results from, is just sticking to it. Because one thing is, if you're working at it, if you're doing all that you can do, it may not, your weight loss, your fitness level, it may not increase at the rate that you wish that it would, but it is going in the right direction. What's guaranteed is that I know I will get there if I quit. And today, if you're watching this video and you're looking for some encouragement, my encouragement is this: keep going no matter what. Get your mind right, man. Don't quit. Don't give in too early. It's worth it. Fitness and health is worth it. And I've got a long way to go, man. I'm at 339 today. And I've still, my next goal is to hit 325. And so I'm excited about where I'm at. But I'm not giving up. And if you're watching this video today, don't give up, man. You've got it. You can do this. Get your mind right. Do what you need to do, and you are going to appreciate it on the other side. Guys, I appreciate you watching my video. I'm just starting out, so I'm going to be doing some upgrades with cameras and lighting and whatnot. So y'all stick with me. Like and subscribe to my channel. Share it with your friends. I'm going to be posting encouraging stuff. I'm going to be posting videos of my workouts. I'm doing the Transformation Challenge through First Form. Hot shout out to them. And we're going to talk more about that in another video. And I appreciate it, guys. I hope that you have a great day, and I hope you know that you're loved.